If your calendar is busy, but your bank account is empty, I'm going to show you 3 reasons why that is the case. You see, you're not lazy, you're not failing. You are genuinely busy. You're networking, you're doing client delivery, you're creating content. But if the level of effort that you're putting into your business is not reflected in the bank account at the end of the month, then there's a mismatch here. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why that is the case, 3 reasons why, and what you can do to actually fix this in your business. Hi, my name is Yasmin Vorajee. I'm the creator and author of Tiny Time Big Results, where I help you create and grow a premium business working part-time hours. I've been doing this for over 14 years now. I've worked with hundreds of clients, and I want to show you that it is possible to have a profitable business whilst working 3 to 4 hours a day. But there are some very specific principles that you need to implement in your business in order to make that happen. So let's talk about this first of all, right? Your calendar is really busy. You are so busy, and yet you're sitting there thinking the money is not reflecting that. It's not reflecting all the effort, all the hard work that you're putting into it. So what's going on? So the first reason is you're trading time for money, okay? And when you do that, what that means is every hour you work, you earn, and every hour that you don't earn, right? But if you're only working 3 to 4 hours a day, and not every single one of those hours is going to be billable. It's not going to be revenue generating because you have a ton of other things that you have to do as well. But what that means is that you cap your potential, you cap your earning ability. And once your calendar is full, that's it. You've no more capacity, so you can't earn more. So that's the first thing that we have to look at is, are you actually trading time for money? Because if that's the case, then you've put that limit on yourself, and there are so many ways that you can actually not do that and actually trade value for money, which is infinitely more fun, more enjoyable, and more profitable, okay? The second is that your offers aren't priced for the value that you create, right? You're really good at what you do. But what I find, and this is what I find with all my clients, I found it for myself, is what's happened is that you haven't identified the highest value result that you get for your client, right? Maybe your prices reflect when you first started out. And so they reflect when you first started out, you were like, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. And people were like going, yeah, great. But your prices have stayed the same. You haven't increased them as you've gotten better at what you're doing, as you've got more results, more testimonials, more reviews. And so what that means is then that your prices are not reflecting the actual value that you create for your clients. If I got you to sit down and write out all the results that you've helped your clients get, I bet you'd be amazed. And you look at that and go, oh my God, actually, do you know what? Look at, this is amazing. I'm a rock star, right? But your prices don't reflect that. And what that means then is that your income potential, again, stays limited. And so what we want to do is we want to actually look at it from the other side of it and say, actually, what's the value that you create, and make sure that your pricing reflects that value. And the third thing is you're filling your hours with the wrong things, right? A calendar full of low value activity looks the same as a calendar filled with high value activities, but the results are completely different, right? And what that means is then that your business actually needs a redesign, not a better schedule, right? You could be really busy, which is probably exactly what you're experiencing. I'm going to this meeting, I'm talking to this client, I'm having this session, whatever it might be. And you're feeling like I'm really busy, but that money is not there. What's happening is that your calendar is actually filled with the low value activities, not the high value activities. And the high value activities tend to be the things that we avoid the most, like the revenue generation. So what's happening is that your calendar is full of all those low value activities, which is why your bank account is not reflecting that. And what all of these things point to is not that you're rubbish with time management and that you need to, have a whole bunch of apps and things like that to make you more productive, because the problem is if you're productive with all the wrong things, then nothing's going to change that. They're still going to be the wrong things. What you actually want to be doing is looking at your business. And this is what I do with my clients, is what I do is I look at your business and we actually redesign it so that it can actually be a premium business working in part-time hours. So we're looking at your messaging, we're looking at your offers, we're making sure that you're exchanging value for time, value for money rather than your time, right? We're making sure that the way that you market, the way that you put yourself out there, the way that you share your message and how you invite people to come and work with you is actually the best use of you, your skills, your talents, your strengths, because not everybody is the same, which is great, right? So it's about redesigning your business, not just thinking that you have to have a better schedule. So if you're thinking, Yasmin, how do I start? Where do I start? So I've got a couple of links for you below this video. You can grab my Business of Expertise collection. That's just €99, and it's a selection of 15 courses and masterclasses that show you exactly how to design your business so it can be premium in part-time hours. And also I want to invite you to my brand new masterclass, which is all about how I get a week's worth of work done in one day using AI, and the link is below and you can click that link and come and join us for free. So I look forward to seeing you the next time, and let me know and comment below, which one do you think that you do in your business? Out of the 3 things that I've talked about, which one do you think is most prevalent in your business? And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon.